Record. Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We're going to start a new topic, topic 4. So let's get ready. This topic, we will be talking and learning about subtraction facts to 20. So we will be learning how to count on, to subtract, how to make 10, and how to use addition to subtract. So let's start with our new lesson, page 161.
Mark has 13 erasers. He gives 5 of them to Troy. How many erasers does Mark have now? Show your thinking on the number line.
All right. So we have using the number line before in addition. Today we're going to use it in subtracting. So let's see.
You can count back or count on to subtract.
That's 2 ways you can subtract.
Let's try with 11 minus 5. What are the 2 ways that you can subtract 11 minus 5? You can subtract by counting on or counting back. Do you think that you will get the same answer whether you count on or count back?
Select your answer.
Yes, we're going to get the same answer.
Yes, you will get the same answer because both counting on and counting back are ways to find 11 minus 5. You can count back on a number line to subtract 11 minus 5. Where should you start on the number line? Why?
We should start from the big number 11 and go backward 5.
You should start at 11 because that is the number that you are subtracting from. How many should you count back? Explain. You should count back 5 because that is the number that you are subtracting. What is 11 minus 5? How do you know? 11 minus 5 equals 6. You know 11 minus 5 is 6 because after you counted back 5, you are at 6 on the number line. You can also count on to subtract 11 minus 5 on a number line. How could you use a number line to count on to solve 11 minus 5?
For this one, what we do?
Start at 5 and count on 6 to get to 11. 5 plus 6 equals 11, so 11 minus 5 equals 6. Do you get the same answer if you count on or count back to find 11 minus 5? Explain. Yes, you get the same answer, 6, whether you count on or count back. Now you know how to count back or count on to subtract.
Okay, so if we go back to the previous question that we have, Mark has 13 erasers. He gives 5 of them to Troy. How many erasers does Mark have now? We're going to show your thinking using the number line. So now we can either use count backward or count forward if we know, or count on. If we say count backward, we're starting with the big number. If we count forward, we're starting with a small number or the small addend. All right. Let's see the example we have in our guided practice. Find the difference, use the number line. 11 take away 3. So for the first example, we use the, now they give it open for you. Either you count on or count backwards. So over here, we count back. So we start with the 11 and we went back 3 steps. Why 3 steps or 3 jumps? Because 11 take away 3. So I start with 11 and I count back 3 because that's my second add-in. So where did we land after I stepped 3 steps or jump 3 jumps? I landed or I stopped on 8. So 11 take away 3 equals 8. Now we have 15 take away 6. So the answer would be the first one. We know that one. So what we do, let's say if I'm starting from the 6 and I need to count back all the way till 15. So let's use this. So I'm going to count on for this example. So we have one example count back and one example count on. So let's see, 15 take away 6. Remember, when I count on, I start with a small add-in. So that would be 6. So I'm going to start from 6. I'm going to count on till 15. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to land on 15 or I'm stopped on 15. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to count how many jump did I jump to land on 15. And why I stopped on 15? Because that's my second add-in. That's when I count on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I counted or I jumped 9 jump. And that's mean 15 take away 6 equals 9. All right. Let's go. One more example from our independent practice. 11 take away 6. Over here, they keep it open for me. Find the difference, use the number line. So either you can count on or count back. So since we last example did count on, let's do this count back. So what we're doing, I'm looking for my number 11 and I'm gonna start from 11. So that's my number. I'm gonna circle it. And I need to count 6 jump. Why 6? Because that's the second add-in for my equation. So I'm going backward, 6 jump or 6 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 steps because my second add-in is 6. Where did I land? Where did I stop? At 5. So 11 take away 6 equals 5. All right, first graders, it's easy. We used the number line before, but we use it in addition, and we also use count on. Now we gonna use for the subtracting, which pretty much the same, either count on or count back. All right, that's it for today's lesson. I'll leave you with the rest of the activity to continue and practice and have fun. Thank you. Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We are in topic 4, lesson 2, and we're going to learn how to make 10 to subtract. Remember this topic, subtraction facts to 20. In the previous lesson, we learned how to use the open number line or number line to count on or count back. Today, we're going to learn how to make 10 to subtract. So let's start. Please open your book, page 165.
How can thinking about 10 help you find 11 minus 7?
All right.
How can making 10 help you subtract?
Let's use this 10 frame to show you how.
Find 12 minus 5. How many red counters are there? There are 12 red counters. You can make 10 to help you subtract. Why is it helpful to use a 10 frame? Using a 10 frame makes it easier to make 10 and to find how many more counters should be taken away to subtract 5 in all. What subtraction problem do you show when you cross out two counters? When you cross out two counters, you show 12 minus 2. Two counters are crossed out to make 10. How many more counters do you need to cross out? Why?
All right, so over here we broke the 5 to 2 and 3. So I took out 2 counters. Now I have 3 more, right? Because 2 plus 3 equals 5. So I have 3 more. So if I took away 2 or I cross out 2, that means I have 3 more counters to cross them out to take away the total 5.
You need to cross out 3 more because 5 equals 2 plus 3. How many counters are crossed out in all? And why did you cross them out?
Select your answer.
So how many counters in all? I have 2 and I have 3, 5. Because that's my equation. The second added, the number I'm removing it from the 12, or I'm taking it away from the 12 is 5. So let's put 5.
5 counters in all are crossed out because 5 is the number subtracted from 12 in the problem. Now count what is left over. How many counters are left? There are 7 left. The answer is 7. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Now you know how to make 10 to help you subtract.
Okay.
How can finding 14 minus 4 help you find 14 minus 6?
All right. So if I subtract 14, take away 4, that's 10. Let's write it down. 14, take away 4, equals. Very good, 10. So if I subtract 2 more, I will find out 14 take away 6. And why 2 more? Because 4 plus 2 equals 6. So if I subtract or take away 2 more, and we decided why 2 more, because we know that 4 plus 2 equals 6. To find my 14 take away 6. So that means 14 take away 6 equals, I'm taking 2 more from the 10, remember? 8. So now I know 14 take away 6 equals 8. Okay, independent practice, page 166. Let's see the first example. Make 10 to subtract. Complete each subtraction fact. So we know that we make in 10 and then we taking away the addend or the number that we have. First question, 16 take away 7. 16 means I have 1 10 frame all filled with counters and I have 6 more in the second 10 frame. So total 16, 10, and I have 6 here, all right? First, to make 10, that means make sure I have 1 10 frame. So how many I have in the second frame? 6. So I'm taking all the 6 down. So 16 take away 6, give me 10. So now I make the 10. How many more do I need to take? Total 7. I only took away 6. So I need 1 more because 1 plus 6 equals 7. So I'm going to say 10, take away 1 more, cross the 1, so give me 9. So 16 take away 7 equals 9. Let's do the same exercise using question number 2. 13 take away 8. 13 take away 8. So here 13, first 10 frame get 10 and 3 more in the second 10 frame. So 13 take away 8. So what are we going to do first? I'm putting my 13, take away 3 to make 10, exactly. So 13, take away 3, which is this one, this counter, and this counter. That leave 10 for me, right? Okay. How many I have to take more? Total were 8. I took 3. So 3 plus what give me 8? Very good, 5. So I'm going to say 10 take away 5. Why 5 again? Because 5 and 3 equals 8. And since I took first 3, so what's left to make 8? 5. So let's cross out 5. So I know these are the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 take away 5 equals 5. Take me back to my first equation. 13 take away 8 equals, very good, 5. Awesome. Let's do one more from the independent practice. What do we have? Make 10 to subtract. Complete each subtraction fact. 12 take away 4. So I know this is the 12. I have 10 in the first frame, 10 counters, and 2 in the second 10 frames, first row. So we have total 12. Take away 4. First, I know what I did before. We need to make 10. So let's use yellow. So first, I'm going to say 10 take away 2. Very good. So let's write this. 10 take away 2. I'm sorry, 12 take away 2 equals 10. And that's what we did when we cross out 2. All right. Remember what was my equation? 4. 10 take away 4. I already took 2. So that's mean 2 more left. 2 more to take them from the 10. So I'm going to say 10 take away 2 or minus 2 equals 8. So back to my equation. 12 take away 4 equals 8. Remember, we broke the second addend. We took what was in the second frame, and I made 10. And then how many left? There were 2 more. So 10 take away 2. Now, if I take 2 more, that will leave me with 8 counters. So if I take this, and I'll put it here on the side. So that's my equation with the explanation. 12 take away 2. I made 10 frame. Now my 10 frame, I'm taking 2 more because my total to take away were 4. I only take 2. Now I'm taking the other 2. That leave me with 8. So 12 take away 4 equals, and I'm going to write my answer here, 8. All right. So today's lesson, how to make 10 to subtract. And we know you make the 10 frames. So take what's in the second 10 frames and then get the balance to get your equation right. All right, first graders, I'll leave you with the rest of the activity to continue and have fun. That's it for today's lesson. Thank you.